All right, hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of the live stream here on Infinitode 2. I'm gonna just complete, guys, the statistics analysis that I started doing yesterday, where I was testing loot frequency versus loot rarity, you know, the two main strategies that we have in the game to progress through, and just trying to see, you know, by just doing some accurate math, if one way like is better and stronger than the other, right? So yeah, I'm here with the graphic here, right? As you can see, Jose and Mario, hi, welcome. And I'm gonna repeat the rules from yesterday. So I'm doing all these tasks on 6.3, 900% endless. I'm always waiting until the 10th minute to place the miner, and then I'm playing until 12 with double gain active. And now in terms of research, mining speed and the modifier mining speed is maxed, coin start and generation is maxed, and also splash in the offensive power overall of the towers are maxed. And I started doing these tasks from loot frequency and rarity both at level 10, so those are the starting bonuses. The 100% from each plus the 25% from start research and the bonus on 6.3, and instead for loot rarity is the 5% on start research and then 25% from the other research. Yeah, just summarizing, you know, the yesterday's tasks. I've been just split it, you know, the comparison every around 13,000 to 16,500 tickets, considering the amount of tickets needed to max loot frequency are 292.4 thousand. I've just splitted those in 20, so to do like 20 different runs all the way until you reach loot frequency 100, right? And therefore I split it, you know, depending on this amount of tickets, I split them trying to do it equally. So the top run, so this one right here, is just the strategy where you are supposed to upgrade only loot frequency, right? So checking in this case, for example, the amount of biddes, but then especially the amount of legendary loot, epic, very rare, rare, and common loot, all the way up. And instead, this at the bottom strategy is the one where you upgrade both loot frequency and loot rarity together until you reach loot frequency level 40 and loot rarity level 20. Then you upgrade only loot rarity until you get it level 60, and then you upgrade loot frequency. So you can see here, I've just added the math. So by adding the two different upgrades, you know, always having roughly the same amount of cost in terms of prestige tickets, you know, every milestone, these ones are every this ratio, so every 13 to 16.5 thousand tickets. And yes, I've done more than half of the research so far, so just these upgrades to go. Yeah, so I'm doing this to try to help the community to have some actual tasks updated, you know, on the 1.8.6 patch, trying to see which of these two main strategies, you know, is the best one to progress through. You know, always trying to compare, of course, for each milestone, you know, the amount of resources you get from one kind of strategy, and then compare it to the other one. And now in terms of loot here, I'm only counting, as you can see, tiles, chests, keys, platforms, and sources. So I'm not counting blueprints, I'm not counting cores, I'm not counting tickets, because those are not going to be needed for cast maps, so they cannot increase in any way the amount of prestige tickets you can obtain. And therefore that's why I'm going to count most of these other items. I'm going to just sum them up. So I've used the calculator, you know, to just stack and to just consider the legendary, epic, rare, and common loot. Yeah, so next here step is to test 70-10 in terms of loot frequency and loot rarity ratio. So let's try to go there. So this is my main account, and I'm always gonna reload the game, right? So from 0, and then just doing here the reset and going now up to level 70. So if you haven't seen my first the first part of this kind of, you know, 2-episode series, then I recommend you to watch it, because you're gonna be able to understand a bit more what is going on. All right. Difficulty here 900%, remember. And always doing this strategy here. So placing 2 anti-air, here at the middle, then splash, then 2 modifiers, and then that's it. And in terms of core, I'm always going for the first 2 levels on the coins per minute, then going for minus acceleration time. Then normally it's already 10 minutes in game, so I place the miner. And then right at the end, so right before it reaches 12 minutes mark, then you just get this one and this one up just to level 3, and then that's it. So that's the strategy I've been using, and because of the fact that my mining speed and my infinite mining speed is always the same, and I'm always placing the miner at the same timing while getting the same core items, is always the same. So it's just repeating the strategy, so in that way the results are more comparable. And yeah, as I've explained in my other video, so in the first part, unfortunately, in order to have better results, you should try each milestone, so with each different level combination of low frequency and low rarity up to 3 times. Then you should do the mean amount of resources loot gained, and that should be the overall result that you're gonna end up considering. So of course that might require the triple amount of time to pull off, because you need to do 3 runs, and therefore for that reason I'm gonna just do 1, to just do it quick to show the results and then just compare. But of course it would have more statistic value if I would do multiple runs. And you can see here, first 2 levels, then getting this one right here, and then now just waiting until the 10-minute mark and then placing the miner. So that's has been the strategy overall. And unfortunately yesterday I wasn't able to do the full research, like the full analysis, because it's just way too long. So I'm gonna try to complete it with today. It should take me like 1 hour and a half if I speed up, right? I'm gonna use the calculator right from the beginning, so that I can just add the different resources and all that much more quickly. Alright, here we go. See the timer here? Getting close to 10 minutes. That's when you want to place the miner. Here we go. Level 4. Then getting here splash level 2. Getting attack speed. Then getting the miner level 5. This has been the things I've been doing, yesterday, and just the path. And then at the very end, getting this upgrade up to level 3. And now you just wait until the timer reaches 12 minutes. So that's just the test I've been doing for all the different milestones, Now ending the game, and of course I take a look at the results. So in this case it's gonna be 178 biddes. Then in terms of legendary loot, I have the calculator, and I'm gonna just add here these numbers, with the loot that I'm gonna count. So 2 plus 46 plus 16 plus 2 plus 9 plus 6, so not counting the blueprints, plus 10 and plus 4, and as well not counting the resources. So that's gonna be 95. Alright, then counting here the epic loot. So in this case it's 100 keys plus 6, 16 plus 9 plus 6 plus 16 plus 7 plus 20 plus 10 plus 6 plus 12 plus 9 plus 2, 7, 6, 4, 2, and 1. And again, I'm not counting here the cores as well. Alright, so 239. I'm just typing here all the numbers, and then I'm gonna just show you guys the table. Then moving on to the very rare items. 18, 18, 19, 24, 82, 16, 18, 23, 2, 5, 2, 15, 12, 2, 4, 6, 10, 4, 4, 2, 2, 6, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 1, 1, and 1. And that's it, because again, the core, I'm not gonna count it. So 315. And lastly, very rare items. 22, 2, 16, 10, 18, 19, 23, 10, 11, 13, 4, 2, 6, 6, 2, 2, 2, 4, and 2. Alright, 174. No common items. So that's how the table looks like, guys. We're not considering all the items. Unfortunately, here you cannot see, but here I'm counting. So on the first row, it's Biddes, then Legendary, then Epic, Very Rare, Rare, and Common. Alright, so that's just the sum. Alright, so that was it. You can see that compared to the previous run with having low frequency 66 to this one that it was with low frequency 70, you know, the Biddes amount is roughly the same. A bit less in terms of legendary items, but I think that's because of just RNG. Then a bit more epic. Again, I think it's just because of RNG. Very rare and rare as well. Slightly increased, but nothing too significant. And now let's test the opposite strategy. So instead, same amount of tickets, but spent on going for the other way. So in this case, it's going to be 40 loot frequency and 52 loot rarity. So let's go back here to the game. I'm going to just reload. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. So that's what I've been doing, you know, in the first part. So loop frequency here in this case is fixed at 40 at this stage until you max, well, you reach level 60 with loot rarity. So I need to reach level, wait a second here, 52, right? Yeah, 52. Okay. Oh, I messed up. 53. I did one extra click. So I need to reset, I need to do it again. So low frequency 40 and then low rarity 52. Alright. 40 and $52. Here we go. Alright, so let's jump here to 6.3. And let's do the same strategy. And here we go. So probably just to go a little bit quicker, you know, to try to, you know, complete everything in just 1 hour and a half, right? I'm not gonna really like say much about the results. I'm gonna just write the numbers down and then I'm gonna just keep on going with the next step. So in that way I can just complete everything and then I'm gonna give you guys an overall like discussion, you know, about the topic and see how it progresses through. All right. So you're gonna see what this with this second strategy, right, where you are, you know, leaving loot frequency not that high, but you are increasing loot rarity. That the amount of you know, legendary and epic loot is much higher, of course. But you're sacrificing the amount of items, so you're getting less items, but you're getting higher quality of them. So the real question is this, you know, progression better than the other progression? So just going for loot frequency, so just increasing the total amount of items and then that's it. So yeah, I hope that, you know, with this analysis I will be able to help, you know, to players to understand which of the two methods, you know, might be better, because I'm pretty sure that one method it's like clearly better than the other. You know, based on the test, I think we're gonna have the definitive answer. All right, here we go. So the core is done. Next, just waiting until 10 minutes to place the miner. I have activated here the loot, so you can see the loot items, and you're gonna see the huge, you know, difference in terms of how the items look like. So here we go, and placing it right now, up to level 4, splash, level 2, you know, everything as before. And you can see here, see the loot, like only epic and legendary. So the rarity, of course, is much higher, but the amount of it is less. So that's why I said before that, you know, it's I think it's very interesting to do this analysis, because you can see, you know, theory applied to the game. And now just waiting until 12 minutes mark, and boom, that's it. Ending the game, and now counting the results. Ulija 100, hi, welcome. I've taken to putting a Venom at the top spot instead of anti-air. Can hear when he starts firing, and know it's time to put a miner. Yeah, I think if you have like the statistics open and you have the timer, that's much more precise, right? And also Venom is more expensive than anti-air. Of course, it's just, we're talking about like about 20 coins difference, but you know, it's just trying to get as many coins as possible. But yeah, you know, anything works. Anything that can help you to understand where it's time to put the miner, it's good. So you can see here a lot more of bidders, so 362. Then let's count here the legendary items. So that's 2, 4, 26, 52, 43, 68, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 4, 6, 4, and 4. So I'm not counting here the lucky shot tickets, and the blueprints, all right? So 248 total amount. Then epic items is gonna instead be 9, 45, 2, 6, 20, 8, 2, 2, 11, 9, 12, 8, 12, 10, 2, 6, 2, and 2. And that's it. 168. Alright, and then there is just one very rare item and one common. So 1 very rare, 1 common, and 0 rare. So here we go. So that's how the table looks like, not after this last test. So yeah, as I said before, I'm not gonna really comment about it, but you guys can, you know, see by yourself, you know, the numbers compared to the previous runs, and also compare it to the other one. So you can see this direct comparison here. So let's move on here to this next milestone. So now 7410, and I'm gonna just answer to your comments, guys, here in a moment. So 7410. Oh, because if you... Okay. So Jose here says, what do you think of testing some run twice? Maybe the result you got higher than normal because you're luckier. Yeah, I know. That's why I said before that to do a correct statistics, like you should do each run, you should do it like 3 times. So in that way you can count also the RNG, because of the fact that maybe sometimes you're getting more bidders, sometimes you're getting less. And so that's why I said before that I'm pretty sure that in order to do it correctly, you should do each run like 3 times. But because of time, I'm gonna just do it once. You know, because I'm doing once for all these levels. At the end of the day, like you should be counting RNG as well. Because like maybe for one level I'm gonna be getting slightly less, but for the other one slightly more. So it should like compensate. But yeah, you are completely correct. And I should do each run at least 3 times to be able to really see if there is just to count RNG as well, and sometimes the fact that you're gonna get more bidders or less bidders. So Aurelius Borealius, hi, welcome to the stream. In my opinion, loot frequency would be better than loot rarity, since you would need more things rather than needs much rarer things. That's also my point of view. I also think that that's the case. But yeah, you know, I've even if it's just you know, my opinion and also your opinion, but if our opinions are not based on actual results and actual tests, then it's just an opinion, right? So it's not grounded in any truth. It's just that, you know, I prefer to do it in this way, but maybe there are other players that prefer to do it in another way, so they have a different opinion. So that's why I'm doing these tests, to try to see, you know, by doing some actual tests and having some actual numbers, which of the two is better. So I'm just going for loot frequency, or maybe going with this other strategy of, you know, increasing loot rarity a little bit at the beginning, so that you have less items but they are more valuable. So for example, for custom maps, they tend to give more map price. So in theory, you should be able to get also more prestige tickets, right? So yeah, that's the that's the trick. So that's why you have to do some tests, right? You cannot just have an opinion based on your feelings or your experience. You have to put it into action. You have to test if that's opinion, it's grounded in some actual facts, and that's how the game is done. So yeah, it's very much a scientific approach, and I think it's just the best one, right? Because in that way you can really measure, and you can see for yourself if that's actually the case. So if your opinion is correct, or maybe it's not. So maybe going for low frequency is just not good enough, and it's not good enough to compare to the other strategy, right? To progress. Maybe it's much slower. So you have to be open to whatever the results are gonna lead you, right? So you have to open, and you have to follow the evidence wherever it leads, even if it leads to an answer that you don't like or an answer that you don't agree with. So yeah, it's just the base of science. So placing the miner here, 10 minutes. All right. So level 2 splash, then going for this Infier. Thank you, Olija100. I really hope that these videos are gonna be helpful for the community, for all the players to try to see which of the two ways might be better. 12 minutes, just ending. All right, here we go. And now again, let's see the results. So in this case, 192 bid this. Then legendary, just counting here with the calculator, 36, 7, 15, 4, 8, 17, 6, 2, 4, 2, and that's it, right? Yeah. So that's 101. 101. Then epic here we have 12, 88, 10, 11, 22, 8, 2, 8, 9, 8, 8, 2, 12, 6, 11, 4, 4, 2, 2, and 3. So 232. I'm gonna show you guys the table with the results after I just add and count all this. Very rare is gonna be 58, 35, 23, 11, 18, 23, 11, 16, 2, 16, 21, 4, 2, 24, 14, 2, 6, 5, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, and 2. 311. And lastly, very rare, rare, is gonna be 12, 14, 15, 2, 2, 14, 22, 24, 12, 4, 6, 10, 4, 2, 3, 16, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So many twos. 2, 6, 2, and 2. Okay. I hope I counted all of them. There were a lot of twos here, one after the other. 194. And lastly, common, I think it was just one, right? 2. Alright, so this is how the table looks like, guys. After just typing this, then legendary, epic, very rare, rare, and common. So yeah, that's it. Then here, let's do the next test. So now it's gonna be 4057. So let's go back to the game. And let's just keep on doing, changing and just doing this test one after the other. As I said before, I'm gonna try to give you guys the comments after I do them. There are also some other strategies that players have suggested to me that may be even better than the ones I'm showing. For example, going with the loot rarity up to level 20 and then leaving it at level 20 until you max loot frequency. So that's another way to do it. So 4057, right, is the next milestone. Yeah, so let's go. And yeah, this is the stage. If you look carefully, guys, here, this is a stage where there is the highest difference between the two, because in these ones you just keep on upgrading loot frequency, right? Instead of these other ones, you keep loot frequency at level 40 and you only upgrade loot rarity. So I think this, you know, central part of the test is the one where we're gonna have the huge difference right between them. So that's why I wanna see you know, the difference in terms of loot and in terms of rewards. Can you share this sheet? Yeah, of course. As I'm gonna complete all the tasks, I think I'm gonna just do a copy of it, and I'm gonna share it on the Discord server, or yeah, I think on the Discord server, like on the official Infinitode 2 Discord server. I think I'm gonna share it right there, so that, you know, everybody can just benefit from it and can take a look at the numbers and all that. So yeah, definitely. Once I complete everything, I'm gonna just upload it so that every player can look at it. All right. I know that the process, it's quite boring, you know, because it's just doing the same thing over and over, just changing slightly, you know, loop frequency and loop variety. But I wanted to share with you guys also the process of doing it, because in that way, you know, you can actually see the actual footage, you know, of me trying, and you can see all the numbers, and you can see for yourself that, you know, I'm not making these numbers up. They're not like they correspond to what really happened in my gameplays. So it's not just, you know, the end results I'm going to show you, it's also the process getting there. So in that way, you know, everyone can actually see for themselves if I'm doing all the things, you know, in the same way. So I'm not trying to cheat or to create end results that might not be accurate. And yeah, here I can already see from the loot that it's becoming more and more legendary. Like, it's almost only legendary at this stage. So that's insane. There is still some epic every now and then, but it's very nice. Alright, so let's just wait until 12 minutes and boom, that's it. Ending the game. Alright, so let's see the results. So first here a question. Wonderful, I think that applying some linear regression to your data can give you a good estimate. Yeah, you're right. I could also do that. I mean, there are so many variables that probably, as I said before, like I should do every run, you know, multiple times to be able to count also the RNG. But yeah, definitely, you know, I could try to see with a linear regression, you know, how's the progression in the overall loot. And yeah, I'm gonna just give you guys the comments, you know, on the actual data, like at the end. Once I have everything, right, I'm gonna also look at it and I'm gonna see if I can find like a pattern, or like there is a significant difference and the one like is clearly better than the other. And how did you get the idea to do this stream? It actually occurred to me a couple of days ago, where, you know, after exchanging some comments with some guys on Discord, and you know, the fact that we had these, you know, different ideas. I was proposing the fact that loop frequency is much better and you should upgrade it first, and that this other guy was saying that instead, you know, going for loop variety first is better. And we tried to support each of our claims with some data, but, you know, it was either outdated data or it wasn't really, you know, fulfilling or following like correct rules. So that's why I decided to do this stream, to show you the results, right? In a way that everyone can replicate. So yeah, now here, let's take a look at the results. So 690 beat this, so that's a lot. Then legendary items, 30, then 30 plus 30, yeah, 73, 43, 18, 4, 6, 8, 2, 6, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 1, 1, and 1. Right, so 244. Epic, yeah, for this one it's just legendary and epic, as you can see. 4, 27, 4, 4, 6, 6, 6, 10, 6, 6, 2, 2, and 2. So 85 epic. And then no very rare, no rare, and just then 3 common. So 0, 0, and 3. Right, so that's how the table looks like. So I can already see like a huge increase compared to before in terms of bidders, but maybe that's just RNG. Because see that also here it was higher. So maybe this is RNG. Legendary as well here, and the epic, you can see it's just getting lower and lower. That's also something that happens, you know, the more rarity you get, the more only legendary items you start getting. Alright, so next task here, 7810. So let's just reload. Okay, so here, sorry guys, I lost some comments. I'm gonna just start resetting and adding here. If you get loot rarity first, then you'll get more rare items, but the problem is that the spawn chance stays at almost the same. Yeah, exactly. Like you don't upgrade the total amount of items, you just upgrade the rarity of them. So the quality. Serta, hi, welcome to the stream. So 78, right? Yeah, 78. 78 here, and then 10 loot rarity. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna look at your comment, guys, here in a moment after I set the everything in motion. Here we go. And for loot frequency, you'll get a lot of loot, and most of the time, it's all rarities. Yeah, because it depends on loot rarity, right? So you get a lot of loot, but you get different quality of the loot. So it's just, yeah, it's exactly like that, I suppose. Mostly, I see that loot frequency will help with you in progress more than loot rarity, mostly because of a certain progress checkpoint. Crafting higher rarity items would mostly help with if you have higher loot frequency. Yeah, that's also my point. Like, it's true that to craft the platform, for example, you're gonna need like green papers. But green papers, like if you get a lot of items, you can also sell them, right? And therefore you can get a lot of green papers back by just selling the items. So I don't think green papers should ever be like a problem, right? But yeah, you know, you can never say it for sure that like more loot frequency is better, because like check out just this table, right, from before. The amount of legendary, like higher legendary stuff that I got here is almost 140 more items, just legendary, that are already a lot more valuable. So they only them, you know, can already give me a lot more of prestige tickets by just placing them on the map. So I don't even need to craft. So, you know, is this kind of question, you know, and kind of like unknown factor that is the one that, you know, is driving players crazy. Because it's true that you're getting less loot, but because you're getting almost solely legendary items, you don't need to craft at all, and you have already all of those items that have such a higher value. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this test to try to see, you know, if there is a point where it's clear that one strategy over the other becomes like superior and better. So you should go for that one, right? All right, here 9 minutes, so just one more minute. Yeah, I don't really have many milestones left because this one is already 7810. So here we go, a 10-minute placing, level 2, ability. All right. So see here, with a lot of loot frequency, see all the items I'm earning, but there are different qualities. So it's mostly, you know, very rare. I would say that the vast majority of the items are going to be like very rare and maybe epic. And yeah, and then you can see that the loot is always exhausted. So at the end, like, I'm always earning less loot. So ending the game, here we go. And now let's see the results. So 204 bid this. Then legendary here, counting 44, 2, 15, 2, 8, 4, 2, 8, 8, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, right? Yeah. 100 and no wait, and two chests as well. So 112. I forgot here to count correctly. Then epic is gonna be instead 12, 16, 12, 104, 19, 2, 18, 10, 7, 10, 4, 25, 12, 6, 6, 11, 2, 8, 2, and 2. 288. Very rare. 18, 18, 30, 20, 22, 2, 28, 8, 4, 2, 13, 18, 10, 20, 46, 29, 4, 4, 4, 21, 12, 2, 8, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Not counting cores, as I said before, and not counting blueprints. So 354. And lastly, rare are gonna be instead 13, 4, 13, 8, 12, 10, 2, 2, 12, 25, 26, 24, 18, 16, 6, 2, 11, 2, 2, 4, 2, and 2. No common, so 216. Alright, so that's how the table looks like after this last test. Okay, so Aurelius, see ya. I hope that you're gonna be able to watch the video afterwards and see the end results. Alright, so that's Beat Dust, then Legendary, Epic, Very Rare, Rare, and Common. So you can see that overall, you know, the loot overall, I think it's just like it sees, like you can see that it's like increasing, right? So the numbers are roughly like a little bit higher than before. Ismail, Topaz, hi, welcome. When will the 1.8.7 update come? I don't really know. I haven't read anything, so I'm not sure if it's gonna come soon or maybe like in a couple of months. So I don't know. So let's do this next test now. Loot frequency 42, loot right is 60. So this is the stage where you have already reached loot right level 60, so you just keep it at level 60 and then you start upgrading loot frequency again. So let's see, this one is going to be pretty interesting. So loot frequency 42, right? And then loot righty now is always going to be 60. And here we go. So 42, 60. All right. Nice. So I just need to do here 12 more tasks. So like excluding this one, just 12 more. So it should be roughly like 1 hour. Yeah. Maybe a little bit less than 1 hour if I just go quickly. And like this second kind of strategy should be a lot easier to count because it's gonna be like only legendary or maybe just a little bit of epic and then that's it. So it should be much faster also to like add to count with a calculator. All right. And I've also explained this on my first part, so on the first part of this analysis, so on yesterday's video. But this strategy that I'm using, I don't even think it's the best one to do the comparison, because I think that using the FAK strategy all the way until level 100 might be the best one to use to really maximize the results, right? Stacking the loot, getting as much variety as possible, and so on. But of course, if you do the FAK strategy, then each run becomes 12 minutes and a half long and not just 3 minutes as these ones that I'm doing. So that's why I'm keeping them a bit shorter. Again, because I don't really have that much time to use for this testing. So I'm gonna go for the shorter version of the testing. You know, still waiting some time to stack some loot, but not really that much. So let's see what happens now with loot rarity level 60. So now it's gonna be interesting to see if the items are gonna be only like legendary or maybe just epic legendary. Yeah, it should be like mostly legendary. So that's the miner, 10-minute mark. And yeah, still some epics, but definitely a lot less. Almost only legendary. And probably, yeah, after some time they become only legendary. Yeah, here we go. No, wait, there are still some epic ones. Level 5, this one, and then the core. Here we go. All the way until 12 minutes. Boom. End the game. And let's see the results. So 678 bitist. Alright, that's interesting. Then in terms of items here, legendary are going to be 72, 68, 28, 4, 57, 6, 4, 12, 10, 14, 6, 12, 6, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, then 2. Alright, so 317. Okay. Epic instead, yeah, a little bit less. So 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 2, 4, 4, 1, and 1. That's it. So just 30. Not counting blueprints, not counting cores, not counting tickets. And then also to very rare, no common, no rare. So 2, then it's going to be 0 and 0. So that's how the table looks like after this last run. Bitdust, legendary, epic, and then very rare, rare, and common. So you can see here that, like, compared to before, even by having more loot rarity and even more loot frequency, the amount of bitdust was less. So that's the RNG, no part. That is just random. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less. But definitely slightly more legendary in this case and less epic. Alright, so let's go with the next task, 8210. Always reloading. So now loot frequency is getting closer and closer to 100, of course, with each different milestone. So 82 and 10, right? Yeah. Here we go. So let's go and let's see what happens. Bitdust property, of course, is maxed and everything else is maxed. And I'm always using, for each run, I'm always using rarity ticket and loot ticket. But because of the fact that I have them active like for every single gameplay, then like it just, it's always there, right? So we have passed the level 80 mark on loot frequency. So let's see if there is a little bit higher amount of drop in terms of loot, or if it's not. Like, I know that like after level 95 there is a huge increase, but I would be curious to see if there is also like some minor increase of loot, you know, even on the previous levels, as close as you're getting to level 90 and so on. And this one also is gonna take a bit longer to count, because there were, like, I'm gonna have so many items but different qualities that I'm gonna have to be, you know, adding them with the calculator. I have here a calculator in my hand, and that's what I'm using to calculate, you know, a little bit more quickly. Alright, here we go, level 2, then this upgrade right here, and yeah, just always doing the same thing. Now I'm just waiting 10 minutes mark. right, so 82 loop frequency. And I'm gonna always check out if I can always exhaust the loot before it's like it reaches 12 minutes, right? Because if I still am collecting like all this loot, it's the one that is stored from the beginning, and I'm still collecting it even at 12-minute mark, then I'm gonna have to change the when I'm gonna place a miner. I'm gonna have to place it slightly sooner. All right, here we go. Ultimate. Then for this one, 1, 2, 3. So as you see here, I have exhausted the loot, and there are still some seconds, so that's fine. 12-minute mark, ending, and let's see the results. So I beat this 212. Then legendary is gonna be 16, 11, 12, 20, 22, 32, 5, 2, 2, 1, and 1. 124. Epic keys 108, 12, 12, 2, 12, 6, 16, 10, 10, 14, 8, 24, 16, 14, 16, 8, 6, 8, 2, 2, and 2. 308. Then very rare. 23. 120. Wow. 34. 2, 4, 22, 2, 8, 18, 20, 26, 22, 14, 6, 11, 30, 16, 2, 2, 12, 2, 2, 2. No core, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, and 1. 424. Alright. And then lastly, very rare. 17, 16, 22, 17, 19, 10, 36, 2, 24, 26, 24, 18, 8, 2, 6, 10, 6, 10, 2, 11, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, and 1. Ooh, 281. And then lastly, common, I think it was just 2, right? Yeah. Alright, so that's how the table looks like after this last run. And you can see again like a slight increase for every single resource, you know. So it's pretty interesting. And now here last other task is going to be 47 loot frequency, 60 loot rarity. So now loot rarity is going to stay the same at 60 and just loot frequency. So 47, 60. So 47, right? 47, yeah, 47, 60. 47 and 60. Because of the fact that rarity now is not increasing anymore in this second kind of strategy, I suppose it's gonna be very similar results to before in terms of rarity. So some epic items, but mostly it's gonna be legendary. And it's just the fact that now by upgrading loot frequency, right, you should be gaining more of those. So if I just go back here to the table, you can see that like if I just take a look at the previous upgrades here, like between level 39, 44, 49 in terms of loot frequency, you can see that there wasn't really a huge increase in terms of items gained. So maybe this is gonna apply the same to these runs here, where it's just upgrading your loot frequency a little. So maybe that's gonna be what's gonna happen. Because we're talking here about only upgrading, so only modifying low frequency. So I can maybe based on the other tasks, you know, I can try to maybe anticipate what's gonna happen. But yeah, definitely like the amount of loot that you get is not linear. Like from I don't know, like from 200%, so from level 20 low frequency to level 40, so 400%, that should be like a double increase in terms of loot frequency, right? But you're not getting double amount of loot. So yeah, you know, that's the problem. And then also like up to level 93, 94, you're not really getting that much loot. And then like after level 95, each single level, so just the extra 10% that you gain with each level, like increases a ton the loot. So those are the weird things about the game. I don't know if they are related to the fact that how 6.3 works, or it's just because of how the loot frequency, you know, in the game works, that maybe there is like a threshold, and after you go beyond it, you start gaining a ton of loot. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the actual results here with the numbers, what happens. Alright, now just waiting the 10-minute mark. Okay, here almost 10 minutes and placing it. Level 4, level 2, ability. You can see here some epics, but it's mostly legendary. And it's exhausted very quickly. You can see that it's much more quickly, like the point which is exhausted, like compared to where I have a lot more loot frequency. But let's see here the results, right? 12 minutes, and boom, ending the game. And right, let's see now. So 758 bid this. Then legendary are gonna be 87, 79, 2, 6, 49, 6, 12, 6, 3, 10, 5, 6, 2, 2, 9, 18, 7, 10, 4. So 323. Alright. Epic 6, 5, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, and 1. 36. And then 0 very rare, 0 rare, and 0 common. 0, 0. Oops. 0. Here we go. So that's how the table looks like here with this last run. So 4 more here to go when there is the huge difference, and then actually after this point is where you would like to reset loot rarity in order to get loot frequency up to level 97, because here, as I said before, after level 95 you get a huge bonus in terms of loot frequency. Like each level gives you a lot more of loot, so that's why I've just reset here at the very end. So next level here, 8510. 8510, the next one to test. Oh, going all the way up to 85 is going to be a lot of clicking here. 85. Alright. And then this one, level 10. Alright. Nice. So just a very quick, you know, as I'm waiting for the amount of energy for the core, you know, just a quick comparison. You can see here, bid this is significantly higher on the second strategy, you know, having much more loot frequency, loot rarity, and of course also legendary. But then of course in terms of epic and the other loot, having more loot frequency definitely is gaining and is higher. So the real question becomes like, if this amount of, you know, epic, so additional epic, very rare and rare loot that you get compensates and can be equally at the end of the day considered as you know, the amount of extra legendary one that you get. Because remember, bid this, you know, it's nice, but it's not important. Like for the game, the most important thing to progress through Endless is loot and prestige tickets. So loot that can be used to earn prestige tickets, not really bid this. So that's why I think that, you know, despite the fact that, you know, bid this, of course, are going to be gaining more with the second run, but it's these other numbers that are going to be much more important. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna, you know, calculate, and that's what I'm gonna do at the very end of all these analysis, trying to see if, you know, one way it's better, you know, once you start considering, for example, crafting, crafting platforms into better ones, or even selling directly, like platforms for prestige dust, so that then you can craft that into tickets. Of course, that makes it to lose the items a lot of value, so probably that's not a good thing to do. Especially not unless like you max low frequency. I think that after you max your frequency, then maybe you can bulk sell everything to sell for prestige dust, and it becomes much more quicker than always, creating a custom map or crafting, placing, selling, finding the good portal, finding a good base. It doesn't look like, but it takes a lot of time to always, every time do that process. But I think that before low frequency level 100, it's still the thing that you want to do, because otherwise you're wasting so much value from the items by just, selling them for prestige dust. So here we go. Boom. All right. So let's see now with level 85 low frequency what happens, and if I can still earn the loot, again I can all the store loot before the 12-minute mark. 5 ultimate 1, 2, and 3. So I'm still earning it. All right, here we go. So now it's over. So I got like I'm getting closer and closer to the 12-minute mark, like when I'm exhausting all that store loot. So when it's gonna happen that I'm gonna still have some loot inside, then I'm gonna have to change the approach. All right, so beat this here 280. Then legendary is gonna be 7, 17, 2, 24, 2, 78, 4, 15, 6, 2, 2, 2, and 2. 163. Alright, then epic is gonna be 86, 24, 13, 24, 10, 15, 18, 20, 2, 28, 2, 9, 8, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 14, 2, and 2. 301. Alright. Then very rare. 28, 33, 4, 51, 4, 2, 32, 4, 118, 2, 23, 18, 14, 24, 11, 6, 28, 28, 26, 4, 4, 4, 2, 17, 4, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, and 2. 509. Alright. And lastly, rare is gonna be 22, 2, 11, 22, 16, 2, 13, 6, 4, 34, 8, 12, 16, 28, 18, 2, 2, 2, 6, 12, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 15, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2, right? Yeah. 277, no common. And no common. Alright, so that's how the table looks like after this last test. 280 beat this, 163, and then the remaining ones. And now, next test, 5260. Just jumping straight away to it. I'm not gonna give any comments about how it's progressing, because I cannot really see that much difference, so that's why. So loot rarity is gonna be at 60, so this is the thing I can be sure of. Then loot frequency, I think it was 52, right? So loot rarity 60, and loot frequency, yeah, 52. All right. Alright, that's the next milestone. So let's go. So if I go back here to the table, I need to do this test and then 6 more. And that's gonna be it, because then it's gonna just be 1 for both, considering it's past the level 95 or low frequency. So yeah, let's see here. This is going to be the most interesting results, what happens at this stage. Because then, like, after you reset, then everything comes to be the same once again. So yeah, this is the part where the two strategies are fighting and are competing right against each other. This is where the one could be significantly better than the other. You know, once I'm gonna start analyzing, especially the progress here, right from where they start diverging. That is, I think it especially happens here at this stage. So like here, when you start upgrading loop rarity here, and on the other only loop frequency, this is where I think the highest difference starts coming in. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Taking into consideration everything. Alright, here we go. This one next, and now just waiting 10 minutes mark. This one should be easier to count, just legendary and epic. Alright, let's see the timer. And placing it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Level 5 next. Yeah, I have to specify on the sheets that I'm also going for like with the swap rate level 50, so maxed, and with the tickets. I haven't specified it. And here we go. 12 minutes. Boom. And let's see the results here. So 790 beat this. Then legendary. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot. So 95, 66, 13, 8, 5, 10, 24, 16, 53, 14, 2, 4, 8, 6, 4, 4, 7, 8, 2, 2, and 2. 353. And then epic is gonna be instead 8, 6, 12, 2, 4, 4, 2, 6, 6, 4, 3, 4, and 2. 63, and then one common, right? Yeah. 63, 0 very rare, 0 rare, and then one common, right? Yeah. So that's how the table looks like. All right. So a slight increase here in terms of legendary, but also a slight increase in terms of epic. So this is interesting. So just 5 levels here from loot frequency, and it looks like you're getting a little bit more loot. But without further ado, let's just jump into the next step here. 8810. Formula 1 Grand Prix is gonna start at 20 p.m. here on the +2 GMT. So I don't want to miss that for anything in the world. So 88. Alright. Alright, 8810. Let's go. I might just have to do just a separate video just when I'm gonna comment and I'm gonna analyze the results. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it today. I'm gonna have to rush here all these tasks one after the other if I wanna end like in about half an hour. I have 6 more, and then the last 2 where the frequency is past level 95. So it should be, yeah, 3 minutes, 6 tasks are going to be 18 minutes. Then considering counting other 10 minutes, 28 minutes. And then setting everything other 5 minutes. So yeah, 33 minutes should be able to do everything. All right. Let's see now, because I'm pretty sure that maybe I'm getting closer and closer to the stage where just playing for 2 minutes is not gonna be enough to exhaust all the loot. So I might have to start placing the miner like maybe, you know, 10 seconds earlier, so at 9:50 or like 9:45, 15 seconds earlier. But if I do it for this loot frequency one, I have to do it as well for the other one, for the loot rarity. Because I always have to do the two comparisons, you know, doing the same kind of strategy, so I cannot use different strategies for the two different runs. But yeah, you know, once you start getting a lot of loot frequency, that's what you have to start doing. Because otherwise, you don't collect all the loot you should be able to collect. So it's a lot better to just place the miner sooner. Right? Maybe I can just anticipate by 30 seconds, so just pressing at 9:30 to make it simple, right? Also to count. Alright, so 10 minutes here. So let's try to go again here with 10 minutes. Let's see if I can get all the loot here. So level 88 now, low frequency. So I think next level I'm gonna already place the miner sooner, because I think that I'm not gonna have enough time to exhaust all the other loot. Oh, here I got it. So I got all the loot already. So that's interesting. That it got still exhausted, like same timing. So that's weird. Anyway, 282 beat this. Legendary is gonna be, let's go. 14, 84, 20, 38, 2, 4, 2, 12, 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 2, 1. 199. Epic, 144 keys. Wow, that's a lot. 35, 16, 17, 14, 14, 11, 17, 2, 11, 11, 16, 2, 5, 6, 20, 2, 15, 21, 12, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 4. 403. Very rare. 40, 25, 6, 32, 29, 30, 32, 74, 37, 14, 12, 22, 23, 36, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 12, 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 12, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Oh no, wait, I messed up. Uriel Rodriguez Jacinto, hi, welcome. Bienvenido. I have to calculate again, guys, because I messed up the calculator. So 40, 25, 6, 32, 29, 30, 32, 74, 37, 14, 12, 22, 23, 36, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 12, 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 12, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Ooh, 485. That was tough. So many items here to count. And lastly, rare. 29, 15, 10, 33, 6, 2, 6, 30, 4, 32, 16, 2, 29, 12, 20, 18, 31, 13, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. 326. And then 0 common. So that's how the table looks like here, guys. Alright. And yeah, let's just move on to the next step, 5760. 5760. Yeah, cannot really afford to lose time here in just messing up the math, calculating. So 57 loot frequency and 60 loot rarity. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna still do this test by placing the miner at 10 minutes. But maybe the next one, as I said before, because I'm gonna go past the level 90 of loop frequency, I'm gonna place it like even just 15 seconds earlier. I think should be good. Because in that way I can guarantee that I will be collecting, you know, all the loot. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's taking me longer than what I'm thinking here, doing these tests, because I need to still to do 4 more. Like after this one, 4 more. Yeah. Yeah. And just 1 more minute here. Yeah, it's especially the counting. I think the counting of the loot is what it's taking me so much time to do. Like I could in theory just screenshot and then add the results after, but I want to count with you guys. Alright, here we go. So 10 minutes, placing the miner. Level 5. Ultimate, and this one, and then 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. And stopping at 12 minutes. Right, here we go. So let's see. 430. Bid this. Legendary. 86, 6, 8, 75, 12, 13, 39, 20, 46, 8, 12, 10, 28, 4, 12, 8, 6, and 5. 398. Epic. 2, 8, 4, 2, 6, 8, 2, 4, 2, 6, and 2. 46, and then 1 rare. Alright, so that's how the table looks like here after this last run. Let's just jump right away into this one. And as you can see here, I've added this option. So at 9110 started doing 945. So anticipating by 15 seconds placing the miner. Just as a reference for me, so that I'm gonna remember that I did that at that stage. So 91 now 10. So all this one up to level 91. And also this takes time to get all these upgrades here up to the level where I need them to be. 91 and 10. All right, here we go. Ooh, all right, let's go. So as I said before, now I'm gonna place the miner slightly sooner. Because in that way I will be guaranteeing that I will be collecting all the stored loot in time without really running out or like having potential loot, a lot of loot stored, like being wasted away. Uriel Rodriguez, do you speak Spanish? Yes, I do. I'm Argentinian, so I speak Spanish very well. I normally speak in English on the streams, so in that way know, everybody know that comes from different parts of the world can understand and can follow what I'm doing and saying. Vaya, puede hablar en español sin ningún problema. Alright, so here by placing the miner 15 seconds sooner, I might, yeah, like I should generate the same amount of core, so experience, sorry, so I should be able to still get this one and then the 3 levels before it reaches 12 minutes, but maybe because I will be spawning more enemies, maybe I can like get 1 extra level here of mining speed, maybe up to level 4. Just need to remember about doing now also for the next value when I'm gonna do the other strategy. I also am gonna have to place the miner sooner, right? So in that way, it's always I'm using the same strategy for both, and I'm not creating any incoherence, you know, between the 2 tasks. Right, so at 9:45, so I'm gonna just anticipate, guys, by 15 seconds placing the miner, just to make sure I can collect all the loot, because I'm getting very close here to very high levels of loot frequency, so I want to make sure I get everything, because otherwise like it wouldn't be a good comparison, right? Because if I end up losing potential loot, then of course the other strategy might win. So 9:45, yeah? And boom, now 1 2 3 4 1 2, still the same strategy as before, it's just placing it slightly sooner. That's gonna be it. So level 5 here. The miner. Ultimate. This one, 1 2 3. And I could potentially get the 4th one, but I'm not gonna do it, yeah. Because it should be reaching 12 minutes anyway. So here we go. So now let's check loot. 334 bits, then 122 14 24 24 26 4 4 4 5 2 4 2 4 4, and that's it. 243 legendary, then epic 18 172. Wow, that's a lot of keys. 47 22 27 11 8 27 25 14 12 27 2 24 8 8 4 4 2 and 1 463 63. All right, then very rare is gonna be 39 36 34 45 7 4 15 4 36 4 4 32 40 41 32 38 4 5 6 35 156 8 2 6 4 2 2. Oops, the mouse was there. 2 2 4 2 2 6 2 2 2 2 2 2 3 2 1 and 1. Many teleports here. So 648. So that was a lot of increase. And then lastly rare, 30 45 21 35 38 25 42 14 24 4 8 2 2 2 2 48 2 30 20 4 4 2 6 4 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 and 2. Wow, 4 44 and then 1 common. 1 common. All right, so that's how it looks like, the table. Ooh, it's getting harder and harder to calculate. Next one, 6160. So with the other strategy, we're approaching the point where once again loot frequency starts being a little bit higher than loot rarity. Now it's going to be 6160, and this one is the penultimate test I'm going to do, where the 2 strategies are going to be different. Then they're going to converge once again, because of the fact that loop frequency is gonna get higher than 95, so you get the huge yeah, I messed up here. Oh, I messed up. The huge benefits now from collecting all that loot. So here, sorry, 6160. Yeah, I messed up. I upgraded loot frequency too much. So 61. 61. All right, here we go. And loot righty 60. So it's 7:30 p.m. Ooh. Come on. Here we go. And once again for this test, I'm gonna place the miner at 945 as I did before. Again, using same strategy for one and for the other. So I'm like reducing the bias as much as possible by using the same strategy. Right. So is the stream all right, guys? Yeah, it should be all good. I know that, of course, all the players want to see the end results, but I'm recording, you know, and I'm gonna upload all these videos as also I'm doing the process, so you guys can see what I'm doing, and therefore you can see that the results are accurate and respect the truth. I'm not trying to manipulate or to you know, the results to agree with what I already think, but I'm just following the results of the task and the evidence wherever it leads, exactly as you should do for anything else. As I don't know if you guys have seen my Christian apologetics videos, but that's exactly what I've spoken about, you know, many times. When you're investigating Christianity or any kind of events that might require some supernatural, you know, answer, then if that's the most reasonable answer, then you have to follow it. Like, you have to follow the evidence wherever it leads, even if it leads to a supernatural or a non-naturalistic, you know, explanation. So yeah. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Then at 9:45, I'm gonna place the miner, and let's see the loot. So 9:45. Everything else should be the same, exactly as before. So of course, by placing the miner slightly sooner, I'm also killing more enemies, so I'm earning more coins. So that's why before, like, I got very close there at getting the level 4 upgrade for the mining speed. Ultimate. And this one, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Again, waiting here at the 12-minute mark. And stop. In the game, and let's see the loot. So, oh wow, 1070 biddes. Okay, that's interesting. Then we have 9, 30, 86, 2, 3, 85, 63, 11, 20, 8, 6, 12, 2, 2, 4, 6, 6, 2, 9, and 4. 370 legendary. Epic 2, 2, 8, 4, 8, 6, 4, 8, 6, 2, 2, 4, 2, and 1. 59, and within 1 common. Zero and 1 common. All right, here we go. So that's just it. Interesting. Next task, 9410. Just jumping right away into it. And And this one is actually one level before you reach level 95. It's the level where you start gaining tons of loot. So I'm gonna see if still... Maybe I could move the timer even 15 seconds earlier. So now I could place it like a 9:30. I could place a miner. I'm gonna still keep it at 9:45 though. So hopefully that's gonna be enough. So 94, right? Yeah, 94. And 10. Did I change here the page? So I don't know if you could see, guys. I don't even know if I switched scenes, but that's the 9410. All right, here. And let's jump here into the gameplay. And let's see what happens, because I'm very curious here, like which is the point at which you start earning tons of loot. Uriel here is asking, what date did this game come out? I think it came out probably in 2018 or 2019. So like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know exactly, but it's not like very recent in terms of game. It has received a huge recent update like last year that has changed a lot of aspects of the game, but the game was already live, you know, for a couple of years. All right. So let's see what happens if I still place the miner at 9:45. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to collect all the loot. I'm afraid that is not gonna be the case, and so that I'm gonna end up having to rerun again the level just to make sure that I collect all the loot. So just to not make any possible mistakes, I'm gonna just place the miner at 9:30. So 15 seconds even earlier to make sure, you know, I collect everything, all the loot stored, because I'm very afraid that I'm not gonna be playing and killing enough enemies to be able to collect all the loot I should be able to get. So just for that reason, I'm gonna do that. So at 9:30, right? So here in playing game time, 9:30, placing the miner. Should be able to get all the other upgrades as before. 9:30, here we go. 1, 2. Ability. All right, let's see if actually 30 seconds earlier than like 10 minutes is enough. Because maybe it's not going to even be enough to collect all the loot. Like, I don't know exactly what is the threshold. If it's exactly at level 95, it's slightly sooner. Oh yeah, here we go. So I'm still collecting here the normal amount of loot. So yeah, I should have placed the miner probably at the same time at 9:45, but yeah, I just got scared that it wouldn't work. Oops. Yeah, I played here for a couple of seconds more. I couldn't just end the game. My bad. So here, 414. And then now counting, legendary, 30, 4, 18, 50, 166, 38, 22, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, 4, and 2. So 361. I played for a couple of seconds more, so I'm gonna also play a couple more seconds in the second run. So in that way, there are no problems here. So 10, 216, 43. 22, 24, 18, 20, 36, 32, 2, 25, 4, 24, 10, 40, 4, 16, 22, 22, 21, 6, 4, 2, 2, 2, and 2. 629. Okay, that's interesting. Very rare. 51, 18, 49, 194, 59, 48, 37, 5, 23, 11, 57, 2, 58, 53, 2, 46, 6, 2, 5, 8, 22, 8, 21, 2, 37, 6, 2, 4, 3, 14, 10, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 1, and 1. 906. Okay, that's a lot of items. Then 67, 37, 4, 53, 29, 53, 18, 26, 46, 32, 2, 19, 6, 6, 2, 6, 2, 45, 2, 2, 16, 44, 2, 7, 8, 2, 2, 8, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh man. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. I hope I counted all these barriers correctly. There are many twos here. So 575. And then 1 common, right? Yeah. So that's how the table looks like, guys. Here we go. And jumping straight away to this other task, 6560. And yeah, it's already 7:42, so I have like 15 minutes. Oof, I have to rush. So 65, right? Yeah, 65, 60. And this is the last one, because the next task, it should be with loot frequency already past level 95. And so it should be only with with loot frequency, right? You keep loot rarity very low and you just go for loot frequency because it's a lot better. So 65 and 60. All right, here we go. And again here I will be placing the miner though at 9:30 because I did it before, and also I will be playing for like 2-3 more seconds because I also did it before. So yeah, just trying to keep the same pattern here. Okay, here we go. So the stream is alright, yeah. So this is the very last run where the 2 different strategies are going to be different. And very likely for the next one where I'm going to have loot frequency, I think it's in level 97, I will be placing the miner much sooner, like at 8 minutes. Because you start getting so much loot that you need time. Like you need to kill enough enemies to be able to collect it. So yeah. And then probably for the very last level, I'm gonna have to go for my best strategy, like where I place the miner, I think at 5:24, 25, and then playing. Yeah, I'm gonna still keep on playing until 12 minutes, but you can even play for less time. So here, timer, so at 9:30 I'm gonna place the miner and then I will be playing until 12:03. So that is gonna be exactly the same as before. So 9:30, here we go. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. This one is still the same. You can see the loot though is exhausted much sooner. I use this method as the other one, so I have to stick to it. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's it. And then playing on as well a couple more seconds. 12:03, and that's it. All right, here we go. So that should be almost exact as before. And let's see the loot here. So 1152 bid this. Then legendary 41, 71, 11, 124, 4, 12, 5, 63, 14, 32, 14, 8, 7, 2, 2, 5, 8, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. 433. Epic 6, 4, 6, 4, 4, 10, 8, 2. Oops, the mouse. 2, 4, and 1. And then 4 common. So 51. 0, 0, and 4 common. All right, here we go. And yeah, that was the last difference. Now, because of the fact that loot frequency is higher than 95, I will be doing only one single task that should apply for both, because at this stage you should reset loot rarity, right? So yeah, let's go back here and let's do 9710. I will be placing the mine as well much sooner, I think at 8 minutes. 8-minute mark. And this is the last time I also need to reset loot frequency, because for the next one it's going to be level 100. So last 6 minutes of testing. Uh, 97, yeah. And you're gonna see now, guys, the huge like boost in terms of loot. Like, it's gonna be insane. All right. So I need to copy this, put it here, and then cancel it. Copy this, put it here, and cancel it. Okay. So placing the miner at 8 minutes and playing until 12 should be enough time to collect all the loot. And yeah, so let's see how it goes. Maybe even sooner. Maybe I could just place it like at 7 minutes mark, considering it's yeah, I'm gonna place it at 7 minutes actually, a little bit sooner. Burak Erdem, hi, welcome. Why your buildings start with level 5? That's because of the fact that I have completed and I got the master trophy. So it's a trophy you get when you complete all the quests in the game. And that is going to increase by 1 level the starting level of each tower. So that's why they start at level 5 in this case. So yeah, actually, as soon as I get this miner's installation time upgraded, I will place a miner. I might not be exactly at 7, maybe slightly later. I'm gonna just look at the time, because I just need to do it for this run. Like, I don't have to switch then strategy, so like, it should be working out. So yeah, slightly later than 7 is gonna be. So as I'm gonna get it, and yeah, 7:30, boom, miner. 1, 2, and look now, guys, here are the loot. Like, you're gonna be astonished how much more loot I will be able to get in the same amount of time. Remember, I'm just placing the miner sooner, so I'm gonna still play until 12 minutes, but the amount of loot that you get, it's insane. So getting the ultimate, why not? I'm gonna still get this mine upgraded up to level 5 first. Yeah, now enemies are actually being able to start pushing through, so that my splash is almost like I almost need to upgrade it. I'm gonna keep it level 2 though for the moment. Yeah, maybe level 3, just 1 more level. Just to be able to... And look at this, I'm still gaining the store loot. Okay, now it's over. So now the store loot is over, so maybe I placed the miner way too soon. But yeah, you could see there like how much longer it took for, like, how many more enemies I had to kill to be able to get the to be able to get all the loot, right? And still ending at 12 minutes. So maybe, yeah, I should have waited a little bit more, but these are just tasks, so I guess they count as good. So 948 beat this. So this one, these guys, remember, these are messed up, because if you wait more, the loot becomes slightly more rare, and you still can obtain all the store loot. So that's why this one wasn't really that clean in terms of run. But yeah, whatever. Now then, let's count the items. Legendary, 46, 111, 74, 7, 320 keys, 4, 52, 4, 5, 10, 12, 2, 12, 21, 4, 12, 4, 4, 6, and 2. 712. Legendary. Then, epic, 78, 53, 55, 62, 438, 104, 94, 57, 72, 2, 2, 61, 48, 81, 65, 16, 43, 22, 60, 4, 2, 6, 4, 2, 2, 2, and 2. 44, 35. That's a lot. Very rare here. 142, 124, 157, 2, 18, 140, 142, 40, 410 keys, 127, 101, 175, 8, 128, 41, 22, 4, 28, 129, 13, 2, 12, 7, 17, 5, 6, 2, 4, 8, 2, 8, 6, 6, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 6, 2, 6, 2, 12, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, and 10. And 1. Ooh. Those were a lot of items. Oh wow, look at the very rare items. So that's 2120. If I have calculated everything correctly. And now lastly, rare, 163, 117, 132, 22, 4, 18, 120, 18, 10, 34, 17, 121, 128, 4, 4, 128, 114, 101, 38, 2, 2, 4, 8, 28, 4, 6, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 7, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. Yeah, it's very likely that I'm messing up here because there are so many 2s here, so many barriers. And then 2, 2, 1, 1, and 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I messed up but the counting, but it should be like around 1, maybe plus 2 or minus 2. So I don't think it really matters that much. And then one common even, right? Yeah, so that's how the looks like, and you can see here the huge difference. And look at this, it's just insane how larger it is. And then here just doing again the last test with loot frequency level 100. And of course when you reach that point you wanna start doing this. So I'm gonna just reset in this case variety just up to level 10. So I will be placing the miner at, because I will be playing until the 12-minute mark, right? I will be placing the miner at 6 minutes. So that should be 6 minutes of no wait, yeah, 6 minutes should be enough. So placing at 6 minutes and then all the way to 12. But in this case, because of the fact that I will be placing the miner very soon, I cannot afford to go for level 2 here on coins per minute and then go back to minus installation time. So I'm gonna get 1 level coins generation and 1 level minus installation time. That's it. So I'm not gonna get level 2 here. I'm not gonna have enough time to generate enough experience for the core. So Uriel here, sorry I lost your question. Do you have a video where you explain how to get all the trophies? Yes, I do. It's a pretty old video, but it should still be the same because trophies haven't changed, so it should still work. Alright, here we go. So, placing the miner at 6 minutes and playing until 12 minutes. You're gonna see now, guys, the huge difference. Like, even from the previous level that was already was a lot more, you're gonna see now how much more it's gonna be. So, placing it at 6, boom. 1, 2, 3, because I cannot get any higher. I'm gonna leave it level 0 now, splash. And I'm gonna get this one level 4. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get now splash level 2. Yeah, should be good enough. Ultimate. Going now for the extra mining speed, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, then that's it. I think I'm gonna just leave it 1, 2, 3. Getting splash just one extra level because I was seeing the enemies like pushing forward. And look at this, guys. I'm still earning all that loot that is stored. See that each enemy is dropping 3 loot. Right, that's the mine level 5. All right, let's go now for this level 4 in terms of the mining speed. And let's go now for this splash like level, I don't know, level 7. I'm destroying so many enemies here that I'm generating a lot of coins. So look at this. And it's still like, I'm still need to reach 12 minutes. And look, I'm still earning all that loot. I think that at this stage, like, it's not anymore the loot that is stored. See now that it's getting lower and lower. So, but still, like, it got exhausted like a couple of seconds before I reached 12 minutes. So that's just how insane the amount of loot that you get when you reach loot frequency level 100. And yeah, these are the results. I'm gonna actually screenshot this one. Wait a second here. So I'm gonna just screenshot it so that then I can take a look at it afterwards. Okay, so that's one. Oops. That's gonna be 2. I cannot count now all the items because it might take too much time. So I'm gonna just screenshot and I'm gonna then do another video. I'm gonna comment, guys, everything. And this is the last one, right? Yeah. Alright, here we go. But you can already tell just by looking at how much loot there is that it's insane, right? The huge like difference between even like level 97, right, and level 100. Like not just beat this, but even if I just count here the legendary items, like it's insane how much more it is. So if we go back here to the game, 158, then 18, 564 keys, 140, 2, 18, 93, 71, 10, 23, 113, 12, 22, 10, 16, 2, 14, 20, 10, 2, 2, and 12. So that's 13, 22. So just if we just go take a look at legendary, and remember I have loot rarity just level 10. So you know this increase is exactly what you get for loot frequency, and I should get like around more than 2.5 thousand epic, probably more than 4,000 very rare, and around 2.5 thousand rare. But that's just how much bonuses you get from just these 3 levels, but it's just the fact it's cumulative. And that's it, guys. This is it for the stream of today. As I said before, I'm gonna comment on the actual findings of the test in another video. So I'm gonna course now save it up. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day and stay well. See ya. Bye bye.